Hey you guys, my name is Abby Leathers and I'm with Cupid's because I watched my cousin suffer personally from neurofibromatosis. What is neurofibromatosis? Well, it's a genetic disorder where tumors can form in your brain, your spinal cord, or on any of your nerves in your entire body. A lot of times when people post about Cupid's Undie run, it's really easy to only see the party aspect behind everything, and I just want to make this video to show you guys that there's so much more behind the scenes and what goes into it and what we're fighting for. For those of you who had the honor of meeting Drew Leathers, you would agree full-heartedly that he was one of the greatest people you could surround yourself with. He had a huge heart to help others, even when he was the one who needed it most. Insanely determined, intelligent, and independent, he has never been one to simply accept things for the way they are. He rises to the challenge. One of my favorite things about Drew, besides his endless optimism, was his humor. There was not a person in this world that can meet this man without him putting a smile on their face. To this day, Drew Leathers is still one of my favorite people in this world. Drew had his first tumor discovered at the early age of 10 years old. A few years later, a full-body MRI revealed that he in fact had hundreds of tumors taking over his body, varying from pea to softball size. He was able to live a fairly normal life until about the age of 16. He suddenly wasn't able to tackle in football or participate in track or wrestling due to the excruciating pain from the tumors. Drew's options for comfort were very limited because information regarding neurofibromatosis was still scarce. While the genetic disorder has been around for centuries, research for NF is still considered to be very new in the medical world. Drew's next steps included rounds of chemotherapy drugs in combination with Celabrax and eventually a trial drug named Avastin. These drugs were attempting to shrink the immensely painful tumors along his spine. The tumors encroached on his spine to the point of paralyzation. He spent 183 days in the hospital in a single year, changing the channels with a straw. His quality of life had completely plummeted. Although the doctors had told him he would never walk again, Drew pushed himself every single day and fought through the discomfort. He had something that you couldn't help but notice. He had hope. His hope was contagious, and through a little bit of stubbornness and a whole lot of determination, he did it. With his brothers Chad and Ben standing by his side, he stood up from his wheelchair to accept the Children's Tumor Foundation Ambassador Award in 2012. This genetic disorder can be diagnosed in all age ranges, with the 50-50 chance it was passed through a family member or was just a cell mutation. On August 25, 2015, Drew passed away after his tumors had become cancerous. Drew had fought long and hard, but now it's our time to fight. Countless friends and family all over the world are struggling with this awful disorder, some even battling for their lives. Let's give them something Drew taught me. Let's give them hope. Every dollar helps to make a difference, and your dollar could be the one that helps to save a life. I challenge each and every one of you to not only donate to neurofibromatosis, but to invest in the future, a future which I know, and everyone at Cupid's knows, will be without an F.